waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
And we're back with episode 14 of Anthem. So anyways, let's get into the game, because so much to do and so little time to do so. Okay, so last episode we talked to a bunch of people, worked on and finished 2 expeditions, and continued the story quite a bit more, which actually had some very interesting, if you will, changes in the story to where we now even lost someone to betrayal. So, yeah. Anyways, as for this episode, we have quite a few things to do. We have a bunch of people to talk to. We have expeditions to work on. And I'm going to do something a little different here. So, what happened was, between last episode and this episode, I went to go level up my character a little bit. Which, let's see, can we see? No, we can't see from there. Can't see from there either. Ha! Hold on. Maybe it's in the forge where you can see the... Yeah, okay, so we can't see the... Oh, wait, no, that's not it. That's the other bar. Great. Okay, no, we can't see my actual level from here for some odd reason. I need to look that up, figure out where do you see the actual level other than expedition completion screens. I don't get it. Because there's the power level we saw in the forge, but that's different. That's not the character level. So the character level, we're actually level 13 right now, we're ready to go on level 14. So that much I do know, but I don't know where to show it or see it, you know. So anyways, the point is, in between episodes, I was going to head into free roam to, well, level up some more. However, I thought something different. I thought, you know what, why don't I try to take on a stronghold? Well, that was a unique experience. Now here's the thing. Because of the fact I wasn't recording with the recording software on my computer, I simply just did a quick, record of everything through my console, which my settings are set up to only the last 30 minutes. So you're not going to see the first like minute or two of me going into the stronghold here, but I'm going to show the video that I recorded from my console of me going to the stronghold. Now, I was going to show this later, but it's just, for everything that happened, it was kind of just, yeah, I feel like you should see it, because I don't think well, I don't know if I'm ever going to do a stronghold again. It's iffy, but just in case I don't, you might as well see the footage that I recorded, so yeah. Now, take note, though, strongholds you can only do publicly, so whenever I first got in there, I was by myself, and for the most part, until about halfway in, then it linked me up with another player, and then the weird thing is, I felt like I was carrying the other player, which was weird. Which there was a few points where I did make some light screw-ups, such as I should have used my shield to help the other player, which I didn't think of it, because I always keep forgetting about the shield, believe it or not. I keep forgetting I have that. And actually, throughout a bunch of points in the stronghold, I didn't even know what to do. And I was just kind of winging it for the most part. So you're going to see a lot of, like, just me moving around, or me not actually working on the objective, because I had my HUD off as usual, so I don't know what the objective is, and I'd try to figure out everything on my own. However, I was able to figure out mostly everything eventually, except for there was this part where we had to interact with these locks, which I basically just let the other player work on, because I couldn't figure it out. I'm gonna have to probably look it up on the internet to figure out how you're actually supposed to deal with them. I have no idea. But what else can I say before I start the video? Because this is going to be a 30-minute video. I don't know. I can't think of anything else. It's just, yeah, I'm trying to... Wait, here, you know, BRB, let me flip over to the video. Okay, so now that we're in the video, yeah, like I said, a minute has passed here. Well, a few minutes, actually, because I was actually looking around. And actually, here's the funny thing. I did use my shield at the beginning here, but then like I said before, completely forgot to use my shield later in the mission for to help the other player out. But I also did keep switching up my guns because, you know, I don't have infinite ammo for the one gun. But anyways, just watch and see what happens. And
too late for that. We have Dominion.
Check so. Enemy friend facility, so they'll be
In my way.
destroying evidence, flipping tables, trying to kill you.
In my way.
Now, during this part here, even though I knew I had max ammo for the strong gun, I just really like, at times, flipping over to the, my main assault rifle. Plus, this also gives me a chance to see how things normally would be if I was just using the normal assault rifle and not having this super strong, like, endgame weapon, so to speak.
They've activated the construct.
And by construct, you mean this whole facility?
Yes. Energy readings are climbing.
Hawking clearly left some experiments cooking. We're in uncharted territory.
Perfect. The freelancer sweet spot.
Yeah, the thing with the shield is that, like I keep saying, I keep forgetting I have it, but then somehow I, like, remember to use it in those emergency situations. Whenever it's coming down, like when you saw earlier, whenever I was losing, or whenever I lost lost the shield, and it's like, okay, instinct kicked in, use the shield.
Freelancer.
Okay, I just said shield twice. Hold on.
But there is a conduit. You need to figure out how to open it.
Let me pause for a second so I can say what I was saying. Anyways, oh, sorry. Yeah, so when my personal shield goes down, like I was saying, instinct kicks in, and I use the ability shield, you know, that thing that, you can't move around and whatnot. So, yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh, anyways, as for these green things, I have literally no idea what they do. No idea. Well, actually, no. At first, I think they were... No, they weren't. No. Okay. Actually, wait. Why did the one go down but the other one... Let's see something here. I could have sworn whenever... Oh, it was the... No, it wasn't the blue one. Oh, that wasn't the orb that did it. It was the water. Oh, it's a good thing I'm actually watching this back, because I misinterpreted this part. Whenever I hit this originally, I actually thought in my head real quick that it was the little thing I picked up. But actually, no, it was the water that cooled my jets. But anyways, yeah, as I was saying, though, I don't know what these green things do. I don't know what the blue thing did. I don't know what the red things do later on in the match. I mean, I'm assuming blue would be for shield, red would be for health, but then what would green be? Because green's all over the place. I have literally, unless that's maybe ability, maybe a refreshing ability or ultimate or something, I don't know. But because I can't see the stats, so I have literally no idea what these things do. And that's why I went on my way at first trying to collect these a little bit. And I think like later on in the stronghold, I just stopped trying to collect every single one, just only collected ones here and there. Now this room here was the first of points where I just had no idea what I was supposed to do.
Do you see the shape of relic in the center? Activating that will give you the key. The console will show you the key to solving it.
Yeah, see, whenever he said that, I didn't quite understand it, and then I was also looking the wrong way, so I didn't catch. Like, if I would have turned around back there and looked behind whenever I picked up the key, it would have made more sense whenever the guy said what he said. Which actually, you're gonna see same thing like right here. I'm not looking where I'm supposed to be looking. Which, if you still don't know what I'm talking about, you'll find out soon. Because I was confused at this point. I couldn't figure out what was going wrong, and then it wasn't until a little bit later I started looking in the correct direction and started figuring out, oh, that's what this does. So again, all this will make sense in a moment. Well, after I kill a bunch of enemies and go back and forth a couple times. Because actually, at one point, I actually thought, oh, maybe I need to let these guys blow up next to this thing and then pick it up or something. Because honestly, I didn't even know what these things were. I don't know if I was picking something up. I don't know if I was trying to interact with something. I literally, at this point in time, could not figure it out until I spotted something. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Now, no, you can lightly hear a light, thumping sound in the background. Yeah, I didn't quite pay attention to that at the time because I was busy trying to deal with the enemies, so my mind was not focused on the thump sound. But it's not to here, right here. This is whenever I finally started seeing, like, oh, wait.
Reset. Go to next site. Reset.
Yeah, this is where it finally started clicking in because I looked over and then I realized what was going on. It's basically just a hit the components in the right order scenario. There we go, one side down.
Conduit tube's open.
And there we go. Finally completed this little puzzle here. Which, yeah, it took me a little bit. But, see, this is the thing. If the game, if I had the user interface on and...
Opened into a water conduit. Is that right?
Yes, keep heading up.
Exactly just how far underground, underwater are we?
Well, let me ask you, are you claustrophobic? Because I am very claustrophobic.
Fascinating.
It's a significant distance. Keep heading up.
But anyways, as I was saying, pause here for a second. Yeah, if I had the user interface on, then it would just be a little boring. It's like, okay, just follow the instructions and just keep doing that. Whereas here, without the user interface, I'm exploring, I'm learning, I'm figuring out things on my own. Like that little puzzle section there was a little bit more of a puzzle section because I didn't have the HUD on, you know, so that's the whole point. However, like I said though, the only part that I actually regret not having the HUD is a lock sequence that's up later in the video after we run into the other... Well, it's quite a ways after we run into the other player. That was a swinging mess right there.
Good job, freelancer. I'm impressed.
The energy in this place. Let's keep moving.
Freelancer, you've got a cataclysm brewing nearby. Here we are. Imminent cataclysm. Shut it down.
The relic's volatile. Keep your eyes open.
Silence it. Shut it down.
Stay cool, everyone. We got this.
This is the part where it merged me with another player. Now, the thing is, I don't know...
What's going on with these colored tubes?
Shit. Submerge them to enter them in air.
Submerged? It's a floor.
Just make them...
I'm gonna pause for a second. I don't know if it merged us. See, I don't know how this game works. I don't know if it merged us as in this person was at the same point in the mission and it just merges together like some games will do, or if literally the person literally was going through the matchmaking and it just joined up with me midway, you know, in my stronghold session here, which I'm assuming that's the case, because normally that is the case, but it's just sometimes there is some games out there that literally will merge your own playthroughs together. I've seen it done, so yeah. But again, here I'm pretty sure it's just the person was through matchmaking and didn't get to see the first half of this. But yeah, actually, out of the different points, so this was actually a good point for the player to show up because of this section here, and of course the lock mechanism that will be coming up later on. Yeah, those two sections I definitely did need the other player. But here's the kicker though. It was level 30 that joined me, and I'm only level what, 13? Yeah. So remember that as you continue watching.
Go down and don't let them come back up.
Ah, science.
At this point, actually, let me back up for a second here. During this section here, when I was using the weaker gun, this is, again, a point where I'm just kind of having fun with the assault rifle. You know, I wasn't needing to really need the power of the super strong gun. However, it was this next point where I had to use the, I had to switch over right here. Because once I saw that he was getting bombarded, I stopped with my little, you know, goofing off, so to speak, and went serious for that point. Which, every time I had to watch his back, I made sure to use the stronger weapon at different points.
Those tubes have to sink right into the floor.
Now right here I was just trying to stay close to him so I could keep watching his back while he was dealing with the mechanism. Which, yeah, I honestly don't know how I would have done this part solo. Now this part here about this timer and whatnot, and it'll say failed bonus objective or bonus failed. Yeah, I have no idea what was going on there. It probably would have said on the user interface if I had it on.
These
but,
experiments and monsters, what was Harkin playing at? They've been trapped down here a long time. What if we'd left it alone? This doesn't really matter now.
Now, of course, here I had to get rid of these things immediately to help the other player. Which actually looked like he was trying to do the same thing there as I just saw him on the left a second ago. Yeah, the only way how I was able to do any of this is all because of the high-level gear I had on my character, from the extra shield / armor to the super strong gun you've seen as of course I've been using for this playthrough. But it's just right here, you know, during the stronghold is where it really counts, where it really matters.
Done. Nice work.
I've freshed the minion communications intercepted by Corvus. There's something back here. They're determined to protect it.
Oh, wait, I said strong. This isn't strong. This is the seasonal. I'm sorry.
We know Dr. Hawkins is
still
one of the
stronghold.
Dominion's best. He's also immoral, deviant, and cold. Short answer? Not sure. But nothing good.
Settle down, we got this. But seriously, what was that?
Blood.
Remind me to thank Corvus for their scientific precision.
Powerful Dominion backup heading your way.
Conduits are on the way out.
Now here, I couldn't quite figure out. Oh yeah, this is the room with the lock mechanism. Yeah, lock mechanisms. And yeah, this whole room confused me. This I definitely would not have been able to get through on my own, since I had no idea what I was doing, and I didn't exactly have a chance to look it up on the internet because you can't pause. Now these were weird. I have no idea why we had to interact with them. So, yeah. No clue. Hold on. Oops. The thing on the, where's it at? Oh, it looked like a cat carrier. Okay, so if you look just to the left of my character's left arm, right next to the elbow, doesn't it look like a pet carrier? You know, one of those little cages you put your pet into so you can transport. I don't know why, it looks like a cat carrier. Anyways. I didn't notice that whenever I went through there originally. I didn't exactly have time to be looking around for it. Okay, yeah, there's the locking mechanism in front of us, and yeah, I have no idea what we're supposed to do here. I did try to do it with the second one, which you'll see here soon. But yeah, right here, I was basically just trying to get in the way of the enemies to allow the other players to deal with. Well, at the point I would have probably said, oh, whatever he's dealing with, but no, in this case, it would be locking the thing. But see here, I was confused. Like, it told me to come up here, and then it told me to go back down with this little icon, you know, the waypoint. And I just couldn't figure it out, because even later on, it's going to tell me to go right back up. Right? Yeah, right there. Right there. You see how it's at the top of the screen? It's telling me to go back up? I literally could not figure it out. Here's where I think this is where I tried my hand at the lock. Yeah, you see it says lock. This is why I'm calling locking mechanism. And then that happened. I'm like, wait. What the hey? Gotta get that creature off me. Now, I tried at one point here to interact with right there, but nothing happened. So then I was like, okay, I don't get this. I'll just let him do it since he's right there. Now, right here, this is the moment right here. Well, at least one of the points where, if I remembered that I had the shield bubble I could put down, I would have put the shield bubble there. But I didn't think of it because, again, it's just not something I normally use, and I always keep forgetting I have it until, you know, like I said, emergency situations, and it just instinct kicks in. It's like, oh, yes, I have it, you know. But yeah, this is one of those points, and I feel like there was another point later on, I think, where I should have used it to put down for the other player. But the thing is, whenever I was going through this, it just wasn't really going through my head. Plus the fact he was a Colossus, so you know, a tank character. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I just need to watch his back. So you know, like this. Like the emergency part wasn't clicking in my head. So it's like, okay, we're fine. And again, this would have been another point right here where I should have moved in and used the shield. But again, like I just said, I keep forgetting I have it. But, of course, I was trying to watch it back as much as I could from up here. And then I moved in to get closer. These guys were a little too far.
How much higher? You must be getting close to the surface.
Well, increased shaper energy says that you're close to something.
Wait, what exactly?
Stronger the energy, the larger the abomination. Harkin started the Heart of Rage. If this was his testing ground, anything is possible.
Now, I don't know if this...
Weirder.
Weirder than Shaper Chaos. Weird is how we make our living. The info that I've managed to gather on Dr. Harkin is interesting. I'm not home free yet. The Shaper energy is extra intense. I can understand why he chose this underground construct.
Now, I don't know if this is the first time this other player was coming through here, but if it wasn't, there is one point where I wish the other player would have done something for me here.
Not sure I want to meet whatever that is.
I'll point it out when we get to the end of the little section here. Right here. I really wish he would have clicked that, but I just did right here. Because, note, it shuts off all the lasers, and yet he just totally avoided it. So I don't know if he just missed it because he didn't know it was there, or... Yeah, I mean, I don't want to exactly judge here, but I just kind of wish he would have pushed the button. It would have made it a little bit easier since he was ahead of me. But yeah, this is like the only point of the entire session where it's like, you could have done something different here, you know, whereas everything else, I feel like I was... Yeah, anyways. Yeah, because he even opened up this chest immediately and just kept moving on instead of trying to even give me a chance to catch up. And then here, I don't know what happened to him. He kind of vanished a little bit down into a lower portion of this section here. And I lightly did go down at one point to look around, but I didn't do that much looking around, as if maybe there's something I was supposed to see down there, and I just didn't. But anyways, thankfully, once I got to this part, I knew what to do. It's like, oh my gosh, there's actually something I know what to do. I have no idea what that thing was that I was looking at, and I still don't know even later on whenever I got up close to it. Like right here, basically at this point, I feel like I'm just doing this part by myself, and the other player here goes MIA. So even though he's down there. But I just don't know what he was doing. Like, I should have taken an extra second and actually went to where the player was at and seen what's going on. But I didn't.
To meet the apex of Hawkins' wild experiments. You got through that, son.
Yeah, here's where I go down a little bit just to, well, one, look at this thing, which, yeah, it gave me one of them, but it's like, these things are floating all over the place, so I still don't exactly understand why that device was there. And then I just briefly, even though I didn't look like it, I did briefly look around for a split second, just what I could see while I was moving around. And yeah, I have no idea if there was anything under there, down there. Because then at this point, I just didn't see the other player moving, so I just continued onwards and upwards, literally. And this is the cool part. Scenery-wise. Look at this. We're inside a whirlpool. Now, this is something I start on, but then I forgot about. Oh, unless these were scattered throughout the entire...
Hey, Seb, are you seeing this? It's no ordinary theory. Never seen one like this.
There's no way out of there. Have fun. Me? I'd be screaming already.
Yeah, I was actually starting to look for more of those little things around the area here, but then this thing showed up. But like I said, maybe those things were scattered throughout the entire stronghold or whatever it's called.
spawning gates.
So expect company?
Got it.
Yeah, here's where I ran out of ammo on my strong.
Count, those orbs are gathering energy. This is serious.
These things were annoying. Now here, I don't even know if the other player was actually attacking this thing, or if maybe the other player was looking for the little pieces, like the thing I destroyed in. I doubt it, because looking back at this, I don't see any. So, okay, there, I see he attacked creature a little bit.
Get in there, freelancer, quick, it's weak.
Okay, yeah, Stronghold, but also the seasonal, so now I don't remember what I clicked. It was either the seasonal or it was the Stronghold, I don't know. But, anyways, then I noticed at the bottom of the screen the person was, doing greetings things and did another greetings. But I had no idea how to communicate in this. I don't even know if I'm capable. Oh wait, no, this doesn't have crossplay, does it? I don't know. But yeah, I have no idea how to communicate, so I couldn't do anything. I don't even know how to do the emotes in the game. I'm pretty sure it was like, what, like 3 emotes? Back when we started the game, I remember seeing them in the Forge. But yeah, I have literally no idea how to do any of that, so that's why I was just basically just standing there, just waiting for the timer. But anyways, see, whenever the person joined, I didn't see the level, okay? So it wasn't until like the end of the mission here, whenever I saw the level, I'm like, wait, what? It was a level 30? What? I thought I was farther on the level up bar. Did I do something else though? Odd. I could have sworn I was getting close to level 14 and that's why I stopped. So there's something else. Oh, anyways, here I was just going through you know, stuff I got from the Stronghold and clearing out whatever absolutely didn't want, and yeah, then of course I hit the record, which actually I should have hit the record like maybe like as soon as, well, actually I should have skipped through this scene a hair faster, and then as soon as I got to this scene I should have then hit record that way. Oh wait, no, still even with that, I'm looking at the time now. No, I still wouldn't have been able to get the first few minutes. Yeah, we still would have missed it. Well, I didn't know, number one, I didn't know that I was going to be recording this to show. And number two, I didn't know how long it was going to be, even if I was going to, because otherwise maybe I would have switched the recording up to an hour for the, I don't know. Or no, I probably just would use the recording software on my computer rather than using the console's recording, because, yeah, it's not exactly the best. But, I mean, it's good for what it is, you know, but it's not the best. Anyways, let's get back to the actual game. Or should I say live game? Okay, now we're back to the present. And, okay, so that means I'm not going to be able to hit level 14 in this episode like I was originally hoping to. Crap! I don't know why I was thinking I was farther on the level up bar. What the hey? Anyways, let's go talk to people now, because we do have a lot of talking to do, so Joy.
Hi there, Merelda.
Sorry. Feeling a little tired today. Insomnia. I thought it would get better with you back, but I didn't sleep a wink.
You okay?
Just thinking. I used to sketch you and imagine the conversations we'd have when you returned, Serana.
How did it go?
I never knew where to start. How did it happen? When? How long were you out there? Were you hurt? Did the Anthem bring you back?
I don't think the Anthem has anything to do with this.
Of course it does. Everything in this world happens because of the Anthem. And that includes you. So what did you see out there in the world?
I met people who need a little help. Got lost along the way. I'd stop to talk to them.
I knew I'd raised you right. You see someone in pain, maybe sad or down on their luck, and you lend them a hand.
I'm doing what I can.
Though it seems like you put on a few pounds since I last saw you.
Hey!
I'm your mother, I get to be honest with you. Now, you be honest with me. Why didn't you come back sooner? Why make me wait all those years?
I tried telling you before, this whole situation... You're confused. I'm not who you think I am.
You trying that again? Telling me you're not my daughter?
I'm trying to tell you the truth.
You don't think I know my own child? When you were hurt, I tried to...
Hurt? When?
There was nothing I could do. Your father and I, we... Forget it. It's nothing. The Anthem brought you back, and that's all that matters. Now, I'm tired. Let's talk another time.
Hope you feel better.
Okay, I didn't put this together till just now. So, if you've seen the latest Star Wars films... Well, wait, I shouldn't say latest, because I don't know when you're watching this, and there could be more Okay, let's say it this way. Whenever you've seen Star Wars Episode 7, 8, and 9... Actually, I'm not sure if the character was in all three. There was a character called Maz. It was M-A-Z, right? Yeah. Okay, so here's the weird thing. Put the goggles that Maz wears... on this character, and doesn't this character here, if you put the goggles on this character, wouldn't this character here look like Maz from the Star Wars films? I don't know why. It's just I'm getting that vibe. And actually, whenever I was listening to the voice, it almost sounded like Maz as well. Well, kind of. I mean, I'm not saying directly. I'm just saying, you know, kind of sound like. So now all I can picture is this character being Maz in another universe here. Yeah. I'll leave it at that. Anyways, let's move on and continue talking to some more people. Also, I'm continued. I'm just continued. Wait, what's the word I want? Continuously? Yeah, I think continuously impressed by how things are changing in here. Like, for example, all this has now been pushed back. Now that they have a platform here, as we saw in last episode. There's a platform there, and they drained out all the water there, which it kind of sucks we can't go down there. But, yeah, it's just so neat seeing how things are changing as we go through the game.
Ah, good. Ready for contracts. Diggs will be looking for opportunities. We work now to make sure he does not have them. Meanwhile, I will look for our stolen fragments.
What's going on, Faye?
Perfect timing. Our food just arrived.
What do we need snacks for? Not that I'm complaining.
Get comfy.
You're starting me in the middle?
I thought we should start with one of the good bits. We can always go back later.
Antium's elite lancers answer to no one except the Emperor.
What the hey?
Between the dark of night and the light of day stands the Dawn Guard. Last time, we left Walker and her team trapped in the depths of the crumbling Arcanist laboratory.
There's too many Anzu to fight, Walker. We'll never make it out. We don't get to die today, Alhazin. If we don't find that relic and silence it, Anthem will fall. Easily, you and Hawking search the ruin for the relic. Alhazin, you and I will hold this doorway against the Anzu.
We won't leave you behind to die. Strong alone, stronger together. We all go, or we all stay here.
We won't fail. Save us a couple, Anzu. Walker. This place makes my skin crawl, Hawking. Are we getting close?
Something is resonating in the depths of this ruin.
Tell me that something is the relic.
Easily. I think it's not just the relic. Brace yourself. The barricades aren't holding! They're... Walker!
We haven't lost yet, Alhazin. We just need to buy the others time.
You're hurt. You have to fall back.
No. I can still fight.
I'm getting you out of here.
Something is coming.
What cataclysm was unleashed in the depths of the Arcanist ruin? And who will live to warn Anthem of what's coming? Next time on Dawnguard.
So this show's your favorite, right? What do you like about it?
Radio shows are often static. The adventures are formulaic. The motivation stays the same year after year. In Dawnguard, people change. They grow over the course of episodes. Sometimes better, sometimes worse.
You want them to get worse over time?
Hating characters is the most fun.
Sure. But you can't hate them all. Gotta have some favorites, right?
Hawking's my favorite. And the Cypher, of course, but she doesn't join the cast for 2 more episodes.
I'll watch for them then. Wait, it ended with rocks falling? How could it end with rocks falling?
It's a cliffhanger. Radio shows always do that.
How will they shoot an avalanche?
Maybe they don't solve every problem by shooting something.
I can't imagine living like that.
That's what makes it good escapism. We'll do this again soon. Hopefully before we hit the cataclysm. The next one will make a believer of you. Just you wait. What did you think of Dawnguard? If you're not an action fan, maybe we'll try Detective Hops.
You still want to keep talking to me, huh?
Maybe I'm a glutton for punishment.
Hey, the thorniest flower smelled best.
Really? Weeds have thorns too.
But not my winning personality. Why do you think Faye sticks around?
I'm guessing you've got some secret charm only she knows about?
Ah, no secret. There's plenty for everyone. Though, truth is, Faye can't shake that day. Heart of Rage won't let her go. And well...
I don't think you're free of it either.
A lot of people died that day. People who counted on me.
Nothing you could do.
Still wonder. You pulled me out of there.
Halleck, you would have died.
Yeah, I suppose. So Adair and Miller bought it instead. It's a fight that never ended. I still want my pound of flesh from that damn storm.
Faye says we have a mutual hobby. I think we both just like having company.
Helps to have a shoulder to cry on.
Oh, you see tears in these eyes? Never. With Faye, it's what she heard. That storm messed with her head. So what's the harm in having company to share the misery?
Never getting past it?
What? You think I can't get by on charms and good looks? Old Halleck will be fine.
seems elite Lancers answer to no one except the Emperor himself. Between the dark of night and the light of day stands the Dawn Guard. In our last episode, Lancer Alhazen and a wounded Lancer Walker were holding off a ceaseless tide of Anzu in the Arcanist laboratory. While in the crumbling depths of an ancient ruin, Lancers Easley and Hawking were caught in the midst of a cataclysm.
Run, Alhazen! Someone has to warn the Emperor about what's coming.
You can tell him yourself, Walker.
The others must not have made it.
It's not over yet. Hold on!
Hawking, can you hear me? Are you there? What hit us?
I'm here, Easley. It was a chimera. A chimera made of stone. That shouldn't be possible.
Where did it go? It brought the ceiling down on top of us, and now...
It's headed for the others. We have to go back.
We can't. Our mission is to silence the relic. Anthem and all the people in it depends on our success.
But Walker and Alhazen
are depending on us. So let's get to work.
Will Easley and Hawking stop the cataclysm before it engulfs Anthem? Can Walker and Alhazen withstand the assault of both the Anzu and a Chimera? Find out next time on Dawn Guard.
What have you been up to?
You'll love it. Okay, it's called the Manifold. Well, technically I call it the Manifold.
And it does what, exactly?
For years, I'd heard of a type of Shaper relic that was able to amplify and augment the qualities of other objects. Never encountered one, never knew anyone that had, but thanks to the Elysian manuscript, I think I know where one is. Right here in Bastion.
And you think it'll amplify and augment the power of my javelin?
Precisely. Excited yet? Not to worry. Once we find the Manifold, get it working, you will be. Guaranteed. First, the Manifold. Then, we boost your javelin. You silence the Heart of Rage, and boom. Everyone lives happily ever after.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Details. I've sent all the particulars of the location to Faye. I can't wait. Princess Zim. I've heard so many stories. Was she as fierce as they say? Did you get to experience the splendor of her banquet table?
Yeah. Something like that.
Super. Entering Tarsus' tomb must have been like walking on holy ground. Wow, I'm shrieking with excitement. I mean, on the inside, you can't tell, but it's happening.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that this right here has to deal with this thing here, because I can't click on anything, and we're just, I guess, not ready for this yet. Because we haven't advanced the story enough to be able to craft the Dawn Shield. So, yeah, I'm going to assume that's that. So I have to try to remember this. Oh, is that door open yet? I don't even know if it is going to open, but I would like to believe it will open. Okay, what else is... What else? Okay, just this spot so far, and then I think we can finally get moving.
Hey, Max. How's business?
Business is great. Loads more people are stopping by. Of course, they're claiming the Dominion's coming and we're all gonna die, so it might not stay good.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, I never bet against the house. So what'll it be this time, freelancer?
My friend Faye brought a tape player in here. How hard would it be to get more Dawn Guard episodes?
Dawn Guard, huh? They make that one in Anthem. Radio broadcast doesn't reach that far. For it to play here, someone's got to bring tapes by Strider. Slow. Expensive.
So the answer is hard. Okay. I'll owe you a favor. You can collect it whenever you want.
You got a deal. You might regret not putting any limits on that one, though. All sorts of things I could use a spare freelancer for. Some of them are even legal.
Well, now I'm a little worried.
Relax. I won't ask you to pants Commander Vool. Probably.
Make that extremely worried.
Come back later. I'll get your tapes. It'll be fine. More or less.
Hey, good to see you.
The freelancer that survived the Heart of Rage? I thought you'd be...
What?
I thought you'd be bigger. Hey! Thief! One sec. I was 3 steps away, Carney. You had no chance. I got this! Everything's fine.
Hey, we can do this later.
My aunt disappeared in the jungle.
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't find missing people.
It was 10 years ago. She's dead now.
I don't find missing corpses either.
That's not what I'm after. Ever heard of the Emerald Abyss? A jungle region where dozens of people have vanished. Including my aunt, a royal cartographer. Gone without a trace.
A royal cartographer?
Not just any, the best. Beautiful. My aunt left a journal. She was onto something big. No. Legend has it, the first time anyone vanished in the Emerald Abyss was the same day the Heart of Rage appeared.
And that's why I'm here.
Right. That time you went into the Heart, yeah, an entire merchant caravan was never heard from again.
My lady.
My aunt's journal proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss. One of the world's biggest mysteries just waiting for us to solve. So, you in?
I need to see that journal.
Sentinel decks!
Damn it. Don't go anywhere. Commander!
What is going on here?
Keeping the streets safe, sir. Notice this undesirable entering the premises. Stole that citizen's bag.
That is not your job. You file reports. At your desk, you... It's no matter. Your family has ordered you home.
To Anthem?
Immediately.
Beautiful.
Come with me. Now!
I'll contact your cipher. We'll set up a meet, explain everything, okay?
There she goes. Lady Adaxia Mirava Ladell. Third in line for the throne of Anthem. A glorious sight.
What? You mean Dax?
Of course. Lady Adaxia is the most eligible unmarried woman in the world. She will be mine.
Well, that was an overall funny scene. I didn't actually expect to see a funny scene in this game.
Red Tusson's report.
Wasn't there a third person we were supposed to talk to?
Shit.
Yeah. Oh.
If Dax is third in line for the throne, what's she doing with the Sentinels?
I abhor gossip, but her family forced her to join. Something about learning discipline?
Good training for a future Empress.
Yes, well, she could be a little more diligent in her lessons, but all the more reason she'll need someone reliable at her side.
And you're volunteering.
I made the journey in person to show commitment. I hope she appreciates my sacrifice.
More likely she'll punch you in the face.
Excuse me?
It's what I'd do if I was her.
Well, I never. This conversation is over. Good day to you.
Okay, there was 3 people to talk to originally. And that conversation there only took place after the other one. So I think I just missed a conversation. Oops. Unless maybe it was also with him, but maybe it was a lead up to the other character, maybe? I think I might have just screwed something up. Okay, finally, I think that is everyone.
Sentinel Dax?
You could have told me I was meeting royalty.
Ha! Where's the fun in that?
Dax gave us a location outside the walls. Meet her there when you're ready.
But, wait, let me just double check. Yeah. You know, the farther and farther and farther I go in this game, the more and more I'm gonna actually miss this game. Also, I really can't remember if I had clicked Season or Stronghold with that video we watched earlier. Yeah, I can't remember. This sucks. It was probably Stronghold, most likely, because it did say Stronghold at the end, but it also said Seasonal. I don't get it. Well, anyways. Let's see, change mission. Okay, so we have Mysterious Beginnings, which that is the main mission. We have a contract over here. We have also a main mission here. And we have an agent mission there. Wait, shouldn't there be another one? Wait, which one is the... No, it's not the contract, because that's the thing we picked up at the board. Which one is the one from the girl that said, oh, hey, go to the certain location? The funny scene. Okay, no, it's not that one. I know what that one is. That one? Could be. I don't remember what she said her name was. Remember, as I've said before, you could tell me a person's name and I'll forget it in literally 1 second later. It'll just go right through, right over my head. Yeah, that's the phrase I want. It will just go right over my head. I even forget what the main kid's name is, the one that betrayed us. Great. See, that's me with names. Oh, this one. Okay, this one's the one with the funny cutscene, because the journal. Find the aunt's journal. Okay, that's that one. Maybe we should do that one first. Well, Yeah. Yeah, let's do this one first. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay, normal and start. And keep private. But anyways, whenever I did run that stronghold before, it took quite a while to actually start it, because it went through that matchmaking thing for quite some time. Which again, like I've said before, that's why I don't like when games force the matchmaking, because then you're just sitting there waiting for it to matchmake, only for it to eventually push you through. And yeah, it shouldn't take that long. It should be like, okay, it's been 30 seconds. Hasn't found anyone, let's just push on through. But no. That's, of course, one of the benefits of constantly hitting private expeditions here, because don't have to worry about the long, lengthy matchmaking.
Freelancer, patching in Sentinel Dax.
Dax, hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Yeah, about that. I'm not gonna make it. Vul buried me under a mountain of paperwork.
Should I turn around?
No. I can walk you through it from here. There's a camp nearby. Head to it.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Please don't call me that.
Is this... No, it can't be. Oh, wait a minute. No, it can't be. The spot we're at right now, is this where we were at back in episode 2? Whenever we fought off the very first, the guy I've labeled Mr. Big? The ones with the shields. Yeah, this is the spot. It just, I don't remember seeing that over there, but then again, it just probably didn't it just didn't register through my mind that over there was the giant castle. I can't even remember which direction we went after I was done. Well, that failed. I don't know if I want... No, I couldn't have gone that way. How do... See, this is what doesn't make any sense. The whole exterior to this area does not look familiar. In regards to back when we went through this spot here, back in episode 2. Yet, of course, now I know of this location, this area. You know, here, the Fortress of Dawn, thanks to, you know, recent episodes, but I'm just confused here. I mean, is there another spot in this map that is identical to where we're standing right now? Where have I gone? Did I go through that way? Nope. See, that doesn't. This is just weird to me. Haven't seen these creatures in a while.
Exactly how did you end up in Fort Tarsus?
One of my suitors claimed he was a better shot than me. I proved him wrong.
How?
In a duel, obviously.
You shot him?
Barely grazed his shoulder. He was a total baby about it.
Got him. Yeah, like for example, I don't remember going through this area here at all. So it's just weird whenever I see something from an earlier episode or past, but then everything else around the area doesn't look familiar. Also, another thing is, whenever I'm in an area for the first time, it looks completely different than when I'm in an area later on, whenever I've fully mapped everything out, both visually and, of course, in my head. It's like when I return to a place, like, oh yeah, I know this place, hey. But yeah, the first time I'm there, it's like I can't really see much. It's like I'm looking around like, okay, I'm looking over here, but I'm maybe missing over that thing over there. Okay, but then like the next time I come through here after I mapped this area out, like, oh yeah, that's over there, that's over here, blah, blah, blah. And what I'm trying to get at is, it's just that area back there that I was pointing out, we had not been back that point since, well, you know, what was that, episode 2, but yet I've been through this area so many times, is what I'm getting at. So, it's like, yes, I've mapped everything else out, so how is it I missed that one little component down there when I mapped out the area? Like, when we came through here, we looked through this area, what was it, how many episodes ago what was that, I can't think offhand. But the point is that how did I miss that? And like, also this spot here, how did I miss this spot too? I don't know, but, still, it's just, it's a weird experience seeing the area down there, whereas I didn't even know where that was at in the game. I actually thought it was a completely different spot. And yet, this whole time, it was right next to this giant fortress that I would have looked at immediately had I known that was there. The best way I can put an example to this is, like, imagine if you go into a room where you're looking around and you think you've seen everything, but then in reality, there was like this huge, massive treasure that was just in like the next room over, or this huge component that you really need to, you've been looking for, or whatever, and it was right next to you the whole time. I think that's like the best way I can try to explain it. And you're like, oh my god, had I known, we were right there, we were right next to it. It was there the whole time. I guess that scenario, I guess that would maybe explain a little bit. I know it's not exactly the best example, but I'm just trying to give an example as to what is going through my head right there. I just missed twice. 3 times! Oh, 3 times and I'm out. Alright, that's it. Oops. Wrong button. What the? Did you just get struck by lightning? I think another example, another sense of what just happened earlier is essentially kind of the main point, which is, oh, hello, which would be, like, imagine you have an open world game where there's, like, say, one spot where you're at the beginning of the game, but then you spend the next 50 hours exploring the entire map. And it's not till like after the 50 hours you finally get to see the starting area again. You're like, oh my god, it's like it's a place from my past. Like, I haven't been here in so long. What the heck? I guess that could be another example. Maybe that sense of familiarity. I think that's the word. Now, there is a place, though, I really wish I could return to, but I can't, because it was literally the beginning of the game, which was back in Episode 1, that place we explored in Episode 1 before we came to the main map. But anyways, even though I'm terrible with names, there is one thing I am actually rather good at, which is mapping out areas in my head. Like if I go through an area, I can basically, once I'm how do I put this? Like, okay, like the route we just took right now. Well, no, this would be a bad example. Say if like there was like a place you were going through, it was a little bit like a maze. I could probably turn around and easily take every step backwards. how do I put this? Like, okay, yes, we went over here. Then we were here. Then basically I'm backtracking the route I just went. Is what I'm trying to. I know this is a bad example, but this is what I'm getting at. Okay. Then let's see. We went this way, and then actually no, I never came up here. Sorry. But yeah, I'm just trying to give an example. Dumb example, but sorry. Anyways, it's hard to explain about mapping out areas in my head. So I wouldn't be able to tell you any names of any of this stuff, but I could be like, oh, hey, yeah, did you know about the structure? You know. However, on the flip side, though, even though I could map out this area in my head and know exactly, like, every little point about it, but yet if anything changes, like I said in the previous episode, then I don't really see that for some odd reason. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. I know it kind of contradicts itself, but it just... It's like Fort Tarsus. Like, I can go... Well, no, that's back. Gosh, it's difficult to explain what I'm trying to say. Whoa, what the heck? Are these grave markers, or are these statues that just fell over? Anyway, Sally, I have no idea how to explain about what I mean by mapping. It's just, I know there's people out there that are terrible with navigation, and I can say I'm the opposite. I'm not terrible with navigation.
All right, I'm here. Now what? Long gone. Dead end or new lead? Dax, a little direction, please. Oh, sorry. Thinking. See if you can get the power back on. It'll be easier to search the camp.
I feel like we're gonna get invaded by bugs or something.
There! The generator. That should get the camp back up and running.
You know, Chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook doesn't mention generators.
Well, Chapter 2 has entire pages on the subject. Power restored.
Nice. Look around. See if they left something behind. Okay? Yep.
I can't get it. That was a miss. Okay, so wait, did they respawn? Or did I just miss them? Oh wait, no, I missed them.
Hey, over there. Is that an archive?
Is that what we're looking for?
It could be. I won't know until I see what's on it.
But wait, I'm currently busy shooting up the place.
Faye, can you process the data?
I've never seen an archive so disorganized. This might take a while.
Time for enemies, I guess? Oh. Yep. Well...
Hey, are those eggs moving?
Oh no.
Crap. Faye, process faster.
It doesn't work like that.
Oh, I thought there was something. I mistook. Right there, you see the little black lines there? I don't know if you can see it. I mistook that for the spider legs on these certain creatures.
Freelancer, I can only do this when you're in range.
I know I make this look easy, but it's really not.
Done. Sending analysis to Sentinel Dax. We should secure the area before moving on.
Yes, this is great. This is...
Oh?
Not what I'm looking for. But it's okay. I know where to go next.
I'm all ears.
The archive was transmitting a signal nearby. That must be the place.
Hey, it's daytime.
Freelancer, picking up radio chatter.
Zane, you're breaking up.
Sounds like trouble.
He's a big boy. He can take care of it.
Outlaw mentality right there.
Outlaws? Beautiful. This is the place.
I don't know. Sounds like they're having trouble.
They're idiots, and not our problem. The signal's inside.
But I thought you said... Aren't we looking for outlaws?
No, we're looking for a cipher link. Didn't I tell you?
No?
Oh, no wonder you were confused.
No link.
Well, yeah. I told you the signal's inside.
Yes, because your directions have been flawless.
Okay, right here, I don't know why, but that lightly makes me think of, what's the name of the planet from Avatar? Well, whatever, it's been a while. I don't know why, but just, like, the structure around here, it's, remind me of the movie Avatar. Anyways, moving on. Sovereign Mine. Why does that name sound familiar? Did that name come up at some point in the game?
I thought we were trying to solve the mystery of people vanishing in the Emerald Abyss.
We are.
Then why am I in a creepy cave looking for a cipher link?
Because the signal directed us here, and...
No, I mean, how is this link connected to the Emerald Abyss?
Oh, it has intel on it.
What intel?
Important intel.
Dax.
Look, if I had all the answers, it wouldn't be a mystery.
That doesn't sound good. Okay, why is the flashlight not on? Normally we have a flashlight on when we're in dark areas.
Damn it! Where the hell are they?
Found what was bothering the outlaws.
Crap.
Ooh, Ursix. Pretty nasty.
Tell me about it. Are we closing in on the signal?
I think so. It's on the move. Do you think... Is it possible the Ursix ate the link?
I swear to God if I have to dig for poop.
Okay, number one, feces is the professional term. And number two, I said it's moving. What kind of weird shit do you have? The belly of the beast.
Please, Dax.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Uh-oh.
Ursix on your six. Get it? Ursix? Your six?
Hilarious.
Signal's pointing to her, by the way.
Of course it is. Found the link.
And you didn't even have to dig through poop. I mean, feces.
Lucky me.
I can't help you if you're gonna be picky.
I'll analyze the link's intel and send it to Dax.
Beautiful. We can discuss back at Fort Tarsis.
If there's anyone to talk to at the fort, we'll talk to them. If there's... Well, there would be, but after we're done talking to them, then that's going to be it for this episode. Because we don't have enough time to do another expedition. A whole episode, and we only got one expedition done. But we did get to talk to a bunch of people, and you got to see a stronghold. Okay, I'm actually sad that I wasn't able to hit level 14. Massive oops on my part. I could have sworn the gauge was farther. Wow. Back to the fort. Maybe next episode we'll finally hit level 14. The reason why it's important is because I think we unlocked something. I think it's like another component slot or something. I can't remember. Yeah, let's quickly check.
Freelancer, I sent the link's intel to Dax. She's waiting for you at her apartment.
Apartment? She just said apartment.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, here it is. Level 14 component. Yes, that's why it's so important, because I need more component slots. Oh, what was the next one? Let's see, 18 and 23. Yeah, it's interesting how, like, to get the first bunch here, it takes quite a long time, but then the last bunch are kind of grouped together. Kind of. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Weapons, size of release. Let's see. Shock noise. Get rid of that one. Let's see. Ultimate damage up by 5%, and then let's see. Repair over to 13%. MKS rifle ammo. Wait, what's MKS? My MKS. I don't know. I don't know what MKS stands for in this game. But, let's see, damage-wise, okay, good, let's switch to that. As for weapon, is the new weapon stronger? I don't think, no, I think it was 17. Yeah, oh, it's exactly the same, my gosh. Okay, well, do I have any other defenders? Yes, I do. Let's get rid of that one. Okay. And then... grenade. Nope, nothing better for right now. Huh. They're identical. Oh, wow, except for the level. The stats, the bomb, 14%. That's what I was actually looking at. Alright, so, and then of course nothing new here because we don't have... Wait, what does that say? I didn't read it. Lowers costs. Completing both missions. Emerald, Abyss, or Triple Threat. How do I even do them? I guess I'll have to look at that between episodes. Now, what was I even in here for? I don't remember now. I know to check out that stuff. Oh, no, I know what it was. It was the component to see about the level. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, how many people do we have to, talk to? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 people to talk to. And then that's going to be it for the episode.
Hi, Merelda. How are you?
I don't know. I went looking for your father's ashes so we could spread them. They weren't there.
Doesn't mean we still can't have a memorial for him.
No, the vase wasn't there. And it's strange, now that I'm trying to remember some things you've said. I wonder, I don't know if the vase was ever there. I'm not sure what's happening anymore.
That's because your memory is playing tricks on you.
Why would it do that?
To protect you from painful things that happened.
Like what?
Why is the vase important?
Your dad, of course. He died. But I already knew that.
How did he die?
You were hurt. And?
I was? How? This is important.
No. I don't want to remember that day.
You've been in denial. Remembering what happened is the only way to get past this.
The truth almost killed me.
Except it didn't. You're still here. You're strong. What happened?
It was a warm day. Fremont was hot that time of year. You were playing with your father, pretending you were a javelin pilot. He was roaring like an Ursix, chasing you. You were so young. Your little legs scampering around, so happy. But then...
It's okay.
The sirens started. Gunfire was everywhere. Someone shouted, "The Dominion are here." Then the explosions. I heard you scream. Ran over. Your father was bleeding, but you were under the rubble. Piles of concrete. I tried lifting it, but it was too heavy. You were yelling, "Daddy's hurt, help Daddy." I pulled him away. Then there was another explosion. The rubble collapsed, but you...
You can do this.
You died. My brave little girl. You were supposed to grow up and be a freelancer, fall in love, become a woman, but you never did. Because I couldn't save you. Can you ever forgive me?
It's better if you forgive yourself.
How can I? Your father. He died the next day. They took him away. I never got to bury him. Or you.
None of it was your fault.
But I loved them. So much.
They wouldn't want you to blame yourself. They'd want you to be happy again. Can you do that?
I think so. Yes. But you're not Serana, are you?
No, I'm just a freelancer who reminds you of her.
You are everything I'd hoped she'd become. There's a mother out there lucky to have you as a daughter. What you've done for me, you saved me.
I just gave you a little nudge. You saved yourself.
My thanks could never be enough, but... Thank you.
Be well. Take care of yourself.
Okay, does that finally wrap up her story? Because that would be great, because I'm actually getting really sick and tired of that story.
Hey, does this look like it's infected?
Oh, not this guy again.
Hey! I learned something about a certain someone that I believe may be of interest to you.
I doubt it.
Yeah, right. Brace yourself, because this is gonna hit you pretty hard. Sentinel Dax is actually a princess.
Everyone in the fort knows that.
Really?
Yes, it's common knowledge.
Oh, well, it's still pretty interesting though, right?
It was the first 50 times I heard it.
Okay, I hear you. But you're still gonna come to me for all your inside information, right?
I never did.
So, nothing's changed with us?
No.
Whew. Good, okay. So, hey, do you wanna go for a bite or something?
I love how both the answers are just no. This is funny. Now, understanding the context, I believe that saying no is more of a no, where nope is like, you're kind of, there's a small little percentage that you could change your mind. Whereas no is just straight up no. So, yeah.
No.
I get it. Next time, I swear I'm gonna be a better friend. Don't be mad.
It's not that scary.
I don't know how you sleep at night.
Well, it's a bit of a bug. It's not showing the thing above his head. Yet, it's clearly him we're supposed to talk to.
Hey, Alec.
You know, people always tell me, Alec, your good looks and charm, you could be a governor or something.
Which people?
You know, people. And I say, no thanks. A governor doesn't get their hands dirty figuring out how the world works. Freelancers do. Don't ever forget that.
It's one of the things I like about this job.
Like my old javelin I'm fixing up. The seal, the gateway, they're all part of a finely crafted machine. Tune it properly, and you can fly. Forget to oil a gear, and it's just a hunk of metal.
What about the world?
Just a fancy machine. Faye think there's more to it. The Anthem and all that energy of creation. I think the Shapers like to tinker. It's what the relics are for. Gears to make the world run.
Hopefully, the Shaper's plans were to make things run better.
I think it works both ways.
How so?
Well, the mechanic in me sees a world tuned for both life and death. Both can be a bitch. Though, the Shapers nailed the waterfalls.
I figured you'd hate the Shapers. Heart of Rage and all.
I got enough problems. I don't want to hate the whole damn world, too. Figured being a freelancer is a way to prove otherwise.
You should have been an Arcanist.
Huh, right. Because the answer to the world is in some book? I don't think so. A lot more fun tricking around the jungle in a metal suit, scaring the crap out of grabbits. Fixing it, I mean.
Maybe the problem isn't mechanical.
You can't use the gateway.
Not the first time that would have happened. Had to give up lancing altogether.
might be the only time we ever get to see inside of a house inside this game. Plus, I definitely needed a lot of pictures there to map out the entire house here. For record purposes. Because I still need to eventually one of these days go through the fort and then take pictures of the entire, not in full detail, but just, you know, just light pictures just to get the bulk of everything in the fort here. And then same thing with the overall map. Just take a couple pictures here and there, which I've already done as we've been playing through the game, but I need just a couple more numerous places, like, say, of special areas like that giant fortress and other places, just like, you know, wide shots, and that's it. Because, of course, I can't map out I can't take pictures of the entire map. That's just impossible. Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's finally talk to her.
Okay, please don't hate me, but that link, the one you
got elbow deep in Ursix for?
More like wrist deep, but yeah. It didn't have all the intel I needed.
Again? But you said...
I know. I messed up. Remember my aunt's journal?
The one that proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss?
Yeah. It was stolen.
What? When?
Like, 2 months ago.
Why didn't you say so?
Because I thought we could steal the information back without facing the thieves head on.
The outlaws in the cave. They're the ones who took the journal.
Sort of. They work for the guy who took it. A jerk named Talon.
How did this happen?
Minor details. What's done is done. We just gotta keep moving forward.
Okay. What's our next move?
We ambush Talon and steal back the journal.
And you'll show up this time.
You make me sound so flaky. Of course I'll be there.
Wait, what? I didn't see an... Oh, man. Oh.
Is this your work?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I scraped that together with what I remembered from my aunt's research. It charts the routes of the caravans that vanished in the Emerald Abyss.
This is really good, Dax.
You don't have to sound so surprised. Aunt Cordea taught me a thing or two before she disappeared.
Gotta say, you seem a much better cartographer than Sentinel.
Hey, I'd be a great Sentinel if the commander would let me stretch my wings.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Okay, there. Now we've talked to everyone as of right now. Most likely, at the beginning of the next episode, we'll probably have more people to talk to, because if I get a chance, I want to try to do a little bit of free play. Just to try to push the level a little bit. So the next episode I can try to hit level 14. And it's just that whenever I leave this area and then come back, it normally activates conversations and whatnot, so... yeah. Alright, well, anyways, that's going to be it for episode 14 of Anthem. We'll, of course, be back next time with episode 15, where, well, like I said, we'll just end up talking to more people, whether it's at the beginning, or whether it's at the middle, or whether it's at the end. We're always talking to more people. But of course, we'll continue more expeditions as usual. And I hopefully shouldn't have any videos to show next time. Hopefully, unless I decide to do another stronghold and it has a unique thing. But I don't know. I don't know. Either way, just wait and see. I'll try not to do... maybe what I could do is maybe just... Next time I want to show a stronghold, maybe, or whatever, do it, you know, in the episode itself. Maybe. I don't know. Unless something special happens. I don't know. But either way, what I can say and what I can promise is more Anthem in next episode. So look forward to that. But anyways, again, it's going to be it for this episode. So until next time, keep on gaming.